take the front larger barrel band, make sure that it has the hole on this side here, slide it over. There, make sure that button comes up, or that little knob comes through that hole there. He said knob. Alright. Now we take the firing pin again, which these may have codes on them, but there's none on mine, so we'll just take that. Using this hole in your buttstock here, you're going to take that, put the spring there. Pull the spring down a little bit so you can see where this flat notch is in the gun. Then we're going to take this, line it up with the notches in there. Then we're going to push it down, but before we do, let's get this back part, because this spring is going to have a lot of tension. If this slips out, it's going to go right through the ceiling. Slide it down, or better yet, making it harder than it should be. I use my strong hand here and just push down like that. Take this cap, put it so that this lines up here, then twist it so it lines up with the notch here. Pull it up, make sure you're careful not to catch your finger on this, because I've done, or the inside of your palm on that, because I've done it before. You take your spring and housing there and start rotating it clockwise till you see the catch get here. You push it once to get it through, then twist it until it clicks like that. Then take your bolt. You got to line this up here so that it lines up with one of the front cams here so that it'll slide in. You take it, pull this latch up. You have to push that magazine follower down so it'll go in. And then you're done. And that's how you do a field strip of this K98. And I hope you enjoyed that video. And finally, one last little run through I want to do here. Here are some of the places where you should look for those WaffenAmt codes so you can know a little bit more about the history of your rifle. Because of the Russian capture, there are a lot of things they do, like they took out the original code here, the 243, that was unique to that Borgswald factory in Berlin. But I was able to look at other codes and determine where it came from. But sometimes you'll find some WaffenAmts here. I've been told you'll sometimes find them here as well. We looked at some of the codes here and here. Usually you have a serial number here. This is upside down with a line through it. And then you'll see some on the back here on the bolt, and over here on the sides and on top, and then you'll see the import manufacturer mark there. Alright, let's go over some of the places where you're going to see some of these codes. First thing you're going to notice is usually you'll see a serial number. Focus here of some kind here. This one's got a mark through it. And on the reverse side, there's usually a code of some kind as well. I think this one has a WaffenAmt of, little focus, 26. You can't really see too well, but it's right there. Looking on this side of the gun, you also see some other WaffenAmts. Usually you'll see some here right at the edge of the end of this barrel. You can't read these very well from here, but these are all three of them are the same. WaffenAmts of 26. Number 26. They basically match the ones that you saw here as well. One of the other things you'll see on the bolts is you'll see some WaffenAmts as well. Focus. Here we have some, I'm not sure, I think these are 214. Those are the numbers that look like that show up there. And then you'll have some on the rear end here of this cocking knob. Ugh. Let's see if I can turn this around. Showed those to you earlier. Then of course you have the serial number that's been electropenciled onto this gun, probably after the fact when the Russians captured it. Let's see. Something else you might want to check for codes on is on the end of the sight here. Usually you'll see some here. Looks like a 14 and a 47, and above it there's some WaffenAmts. God, I can't even read those. Looks like those might be, one says 63, I think 63 is what it shows there. Some of the other things you might see on this gun here, usually you'll see a serial number of some kind, or sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. I don't know if that means that this isn't the original rifle stock or not. It's pretty beat up. And there's some other codes here, like you'll see a 3 here on this side. I don't see any codes on this. And on the back side you'll see some more here. And over back on this side here, you can see that this WaffenAmt number 26, yet again from Borgswald, the Mauser Works factory in Borgswald. So there you have it. I think that's pretty much everything there is to talk about on this Mauser K98 from Germany from 1940. So that's all she wrote.